Hello, hello, hello. What's up?
Hello, hello.
Now I'm still typing in, letting some people know we going live, brother. Um, Sorry for the delay. Y'all, with the time it's on me today. It's been a day, but we are here. Praise God.
Better late than never.
There we go. Ah, well. It's the end of the pink bracket today.
Yes,
And we're
honey.
going to talk about this episode. But while you're all pulling in and getting set, and whoever comes and watches this live, just make sure that you subscribe to the Parker's Couch.
Amen.
Amen.
And
And
according to what the fashions are, honey,
there we go. Absolutely.
I am officially at 401 subscribers. So I do have 99 problems, and a subscriber is one. Thank you.
That is perfect.
Yes, honey.
Ah, well. I am. I think I lost. You know how you lose a couple sometimes, and I was like, "What the happened?"
I be hurt when I lose subscribers. I know some of the bitches I lost have been bitches I know in real life that I don't talk to no more. But I be so hurt. Like
Oh,
you really took time to unsubscribe from my channel.
unsubscribe. That's that. Now I'm back down to 10 away from 200. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. All
Yeah.
right. But what else? Yeah, just subscribe to the things, follow, do all that. I gotta tell you why I'm so discombobulated right now because I was moving, helping a friend in this heat. Heat,
Honey.
DC is hot. You said Chicago is hot. I thought I was gonna sit out here and vomit. Like I was like,
Oh
oh.
no, no. It's 89 degrees here. I went outside to buy some wine and pick up some groceries. And I was gonna actually do some work outside today. I said, no, no, ma'am. I'm sitting in this AC. That's why I'm in my room today. I'm sitting under this nice AC. No, ma'am.
And to make it worse, because this is the thing. When people tell you about moving, they never tell you the complete truth. That's and now with me at my age, I don't move anything. I like
Mm,
that's gonna be higher. Something's gonna
yeah.
happen. I don't do that. So I'm thinking it's just like little knit stuff because he just had like a van, like or whatever from the U-Haul, just needed a help with a couple of things. Bitch, there was a whole out couch, a sectional with a mattress connected in it.
Oh, hell no. No. See, you know, you not to put your business out there, but
Put it out there.
you wasn't always a homosexual, so sometimes you be doing straight activities. I have always been a homosexual. Bitches, no, don't ever ask me to move, ever. You can ask me to come help you pack, but to move it, oh, don't nothing about me give manual labor, nothing. No,
Ah,
bitch,
and
I
then
help you move the plants.
okay, like it was just all this heavy shit, and then got the nerve to complain when something like got bumped. I'm like, bitch, I ain't no professional mover, and like we are moving this together. I didn't do this. This is a we thing, and it wasn't even it's like little minor stuff, and I'm just like, ooh, I can't. Mm-mm.
And I hope they watch the channel.
I hope they do too. But we done talked to. I was like, yeah, like it was a lot. And then he was like, well, I was in my feelings about some other stuff that happened and da 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 da. That ain't got nothing to do with me. When I'm taking time out of my day, lending a hand.
Period.
Did I get paid? You barely had any water.
It's 2025. I think asking people to help you move, it's like that's a lot. That's like now I don't mind picking people up from the airport, but I know the general consensus is, bitch, you need to be in the Uber. I think that's worse than asking somebody to get you from the airport to help you move. Girl, you need to pay for movers. If you don't have the money for movers, maybe you don't need to move. That should be part of the expense.
Facts. But praise God, we are here and I'm on live with my brother and we get to talk about this show because I've been actually wanting to talk about this episode and get into it.
Yes, it was good. I think I enjoyed the challenge more than other people did.
Oh, people didn't like it?
I just feel like people from watching the reviews, they noticed a lot of they had a lot of negative critiques that I don't think I noticed. But maybe I was just so into the songs and stuff. I don't know. But we could get into it.
Yeah, we'll get into it. Because it's Starbooty, the Rebooty. Okay? Starbooty. Booty.
Now, I've never seen Starbooty before. I'm gonna have to watch it.
Right, I've never watched the whole thing. Like, I've seen like pieces of it and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna have to find it.
I wonder if it's on Wild Presents.
I wonder. It should be. Now, if y'all don't know, like RuPaul has always, even since the 80s, RuPaul has had this Starbooty character. And he used to film it like on camcorders and all this stuff. Like, this is like Ru's thing. This is like his character, and it's inspired by a lot of blaxploitation films. I think in the show he says how he was inspired by Shaft, Foxy Brown, and Cleopatra Jones for this. And you know, he plays a supermodel who goes undercover as a hooker to rescue his kidnapped niece. And
okay.
Yeah, so it's a lot of elements, but the movie is supposed to be like a critique on, like, it's intentionally bad, I guess, on purpose. Yeah, so it's like supposed to be like this crazy dubbing over. I've seen some elements of that, like just wild, silly comedy kind of thing. So it's not like a serious, like film, but it's also like on purpose.
It's giving like an Austin Powers kind of moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, something like that. So I gotta watch it though. I haven't watched it.
It sounds like I would like it, and I'm not. I'm a satire kind of person. I love SNL and South Park and all of that, so I would watch it. And I just Googled it. He had 2 versions of this movie.
Oh yeah, it's like I think he made a comment in the thing like how he's had tons of chapters. So yeah, he's done like different stuff with it. Now, what's out there to see and find, I'm not really sure. But yeah.
When I just Googled, someone said it was on YouTube, but I don't see it. But there's one from 1987 and then one from 2007. So
yeah, that's like he's been doing this since
30 years apart.
Yes.
Yeah. Or 20.
Oh, 20.
Oh, that's 20.
That's 20. That's 20 years. Yeah, he first started this character in the 80s.
We're gonna have to find it. I would like to watch it, especially during Pride.
Yeah, if you ever watch Ru's old stuff, he always had this persona as a hooker kind of thing. Like giving hooker teas.
Leave the money at the door. That's probably why he always say that, honey. Leave the money at the door. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, the episode starts off, brother, with the point situation, which we know that we got stuff to get into with that in general with this show and the fallout. I did get a chance to watch that video you sent me to with Mistress and Carrie.
Oh, yes.
Together. Bring that in at some point. But right now, at this point where it starts, they're awarding the points and talk about how to do it. You have Nicole that gives hers to Carrie. Carrie gives hers to Lydia. Tina gives hers to Nicole. And then Lydia gives hers to Carrie, which has Tina gagged. She's like, what the fuck? Like, what is going on here? Did you have any problems with this point arrangement there?
No. And I was fine with Lydia's explanation. Girl, at the end of the day, it is a competition, and bitch, I don't want to be tagged with you. So I would have did the same thing. Let me get a point to it, bitch. I know I ain't about to make it. I was fine with it. If I ever make it on any competition show, I'm gonna be nice and help people. But bitch, I'm playing the game, so I'm here for this. I'm very competitive. It's the game.
I think Tina caught on to this way too late. Like, I don't. It's a game, girl. Like, calm down. It's okay. Like, you should have been thinking about yourself in this anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't have a problem with it either. And plus, like Carrie and Lydia, it could be reasoned even too with the kind of thing they had with each other earlier in the season about how they would help each other out.
Right. They definitely had that conversation early on.
Yeah, definitely. So I didn't need either with that. Another interesting thing with that part to me was when Mistress tried to retell the story and throw Tina under the bus and say like, oh, but the gag is, you girls told Tina that you was planning on leaving Carrie and Nicole with no points and giving us the points last week.
Right, because she the one that said that old line there. I like Mistress, but she actually starting to make me not like her as much.
She doing stuff she don't have to do. Like, why would you even do that?
I don't like liars.
I don't either. I don't like people that play too much. That's just too much playing. That's like, what are you doing?
And I just watched another video. On that video when she was talking to Carrie, Sasha Colby has her blocked. And I was like, what did she do to Sasha that Sasha got her blocked? Most of the girls from Mistress season don't even talk to her. And I think that's very telling.
It is very telling. That is true. That's why I was like, Lydia, you sure you want this to be your mother?
Girl, I'm not even a working drag queen. She could have asked me.
Okay. I know that's right. But oh yeah, what was I? Oh, with that. And Carrie looked like she was kind of falling for it. But then Tina called out Lydia too in that moment for like going on with the lie. Like, Tina, I'm like, you're too worried about this outside stuff. Focus on the drag. Get yourself together.
What's a shame with Tina, and not to skip ahead, but Tina could have actually really turned this season and made it to the next bracket if her head was in the game. She was so focused on stupid stuff to me because she brought the drag and she's been performing.
Elevated drag for her. Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
It's just the strategic piece. She didn't have that at all.
I agree 1,000%. 1,000%. But then they move into the challenge with Starbooty. Ru introduces that. We already like talked about what Starbooty is. And so
Starbooty, booty, booty. I don't know why I always want to do that when I sing the song.
So the song 2 is on Ru's last album.
Good
right.
Luck,
Don't fuck it up.
Mm-hmm.
And she has like this whole trailer going into it. I was always like, why is this song on this album? Now it made sense. Okay.
RuPaul's like Erykah Badu and Nicki Minaj, bitch. He gonna keep recycling. He has tropes and stuff in his universe. You gonna keep hearing some of that same shit over and over. But I'm not mad at it.
Not at all. No. But you're absolutely right.
If you listen to his albums, like literally, he would pull up a song he made 10 years ago and bring it back, and it's a remix and Michelle on it, and they'd be like, okay, I like the remix.
That's so true. That's so true. Well, they introduced the what's going to be Starbooty. Then they got the whole role thing, and of course they go Mistress. The girls let her assign all their roles, but it seemed like I guess they did do the roles they wanted to do. I guess at the end of the day, it kind of made sense for I guess Mistress, Lydia, and Georgia to be the villains, and the other group to be like on Ru's side. I don't know which one I would have rather had played. I think
I would have been fine being one of the good girls.
Yeah,
I know I joke that I'm in my villain era, but I'm really not a villain. If anything, I could be an anti-hero, but definitely not the villain. I would want to be one of the good girls and have my puss out.
Yeah, you get to get your puss out with that. Yes, absolutely. Be want to let me be a hooker, be on the cover hooker.
Trashy hooker. Yes, honey.
um, all right, but with the warm ups, I guess I was thinking about what stuck out to me at least, and then I see anything stuck out to you. What I thought was funny was with Nicole whenever Mistress was singing and she was just over there yawning.
Oh yes. And she's like, I just said whatever she did, I was gonna be sleepy.
Yeah. I don't know, that gabbed me for some reason
Same.
with Nicole. That was funny. And where Adam, and I fell out of my seat where Adam when he was talking about the girls dancing, you got to be soft. He said, Carrie, she's giving me soft and all this and that, but Tina is giving me NFL.
I think I missed that, but she be giving linebacker. All the Everybody on the internet is so mean to Tina Burner. Everybody just be saying how she just a big man in the wig. Some girls I watched is from Chicago. One of them was like, "You're ugly, and you need to stop doing this pretty makeup." And she had to come back and like rephrase it, but not you ugly.
Oh my gosh. Are you
That's
serious?
so mean to her.
Hey Bree.
Hey bestie, good afternoon.
That is so big. What?
Now I do think that her makeup could go more in a Trixie Mattel kind of route. I think she needs to create some features instead of playing with hers, because she's just not a.
She don't have the natural kind of stuff that's gonna translate into femininity
At all. Nothing about her face gives that, and it's okay. You just need to do like Trixie Mattel or something, or like Kimchi, or
Yeah,
just exaggerate some stuff, move some stuff around.
she do. But I died when he said that. But said she's giving NFL. I'm like, true. And it's funny you say that because even the drag girl said it. Said this season, Carrie was like, we all know that's a complete man in a wig, and people they always comment like on her kind of manliness. And I guess she was supposed to have a butch role too because they was like, oh well, let's let Tina do it. If I remember the description of her character for this one.
I'm mad I didn't get a chance to rewatch it because everything is not fresh in my mind. Sorry to you in the audience, because I don't remember that part.
It helped that I watched it today. I said, let me watch this thing back today. Yeah. And then I was like, it was some parts I missed. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's funny.
But yes.
That was amazing. Like, I don't know if anything like doing the rehearsals and the track, whenever they go in the studio. You remember anything like that? Your part that stuck out? Those were like the main two things for me there.
Not really. I feel like they showed us something with either Georges or Lydia when they were doing it. I feel like they kind of they wanted to, they love to make it seem like somebody gonna do bad and they don't do bad. And I feel like they did that to one of them.
To Lydia. Because Lydia was like, I'm not a dancing girl. And she had a little bit of struggles trying to get some of the stuff together. So they were kind of setting that little piece up. You see them all. You know how it goes. Mm-hmm. You know what they do. So they definitely did that. Mm-hmm. But also, I guess in the workroom, we talked about this song, but it came back up because they started going at it a little bit more, where Tina really started going in about how people are playing the game in this competition. Because she was like, oh, I feel like it's more MVA instead of MVQ. Most valuable alliance versus most valuable queen, and how you give your points and all this stuff. And I think Georges in her confessional was like, girl, she was like, it's just a game. She was like, have you not seen All Stars? She was like, it's not that serious. Yeah. I'm like, have you seen All Stars? It's always something kooky.
But in her defense, a lot of the girls don't usually play the game like this. Because if you remember when Naomi sent what's her name, Milan? What's her name?
Naomi Smalls?
Yes, Naomi Smalls sent home a older queen. Her name
Yes.
is escaping me right
Oh
now.
gosh.
No, I
I
think
know
of
what you're talking about.
Milan. Manila Luzon. That's
Manila.
her name.
Yes.
Manila. Baby, the people were so upset with Naomi, but I was watching it like, bitch, I would have sent her home too. Because you're doing good. And I'm trying to win.
I'm trying to win.
I don't think DC, I'm going to age myself. I watched the first season of Survivor. Now, I was a kid. I was real young. But I watched the first season of Survivor. Shout out to the man who won. I can't think of his name, but he was gay. Happy Pride, the
Oh
queer
yes.
winner. The
Uh-huh.
girls don't know how to play the game. I watched Survivor. I watched The Mole. You got to play the game, bitch, if you want to win.
That's true. I think people miss the part of it being, even though it's not like reality, it's still like a brand of reality television. Like, in doing this, it's been on how many seasons now? How many All Stars? This is All Stars 10.
Man, girl.
You
Do
know
you
what?
watch the show, Tamar?
Now, I do agree what we said before. Mistress is doing way too much, but it's TV. So you got to like learn how to navigate that. I don't know.
She's definitely making it an entertaining season. Like, I think her bracket was very entertaining.
Very
Now,
entertaining.
I don't know what these next girls about to bring, but I think they're gonna bring it because my girl Daya in there and Acid Betty. So I think they're gonna bring it to her.
We gotta see. Did you see? Oh, you don't get to see the teasers, do you?
You know what? I think I just be so thirsty. I just be turning the shit off. But no, I didn't see the teaser. What's next?
So they're doing. It is I think it is a design thing, but Wicked is going to be the thing because they have Cynthia and Ariana on that suite, so it should be a stunning opener. Like to do that, we got to see what happens.
I'm sorry to keep having side notes. I keep going back and forth on what I want my theme for my birthday to be.
It's not Wicked anymore.
But that's what I originally said, The Wizard of Oz. But then I keep going back, do I want it to be Disney? Because, I'm in my Disney era. But I might just keep it with The Wizard of Oz.
Oh, wait. So it's The Wizard of Oz, not Wicked.
Because I wanted it to be broad. Because, some of the tacky people might want to reference The Wiz or Wicked or the original Wizard of Oz. So I just wanted it to just be The Wizard of Oz so you could reference kind of whatever you wanted to.
Okay.
Just like for my 25th birthday, I had a Muppet party. So it was kind of broad. So you could be a Muppet, you could be a Sesame Street character, you could be Fraggle Rock. Huh?
I could have came as Tamar.
I would have loved that. and cried. I look like a Muppet. That would have been hilarious. Yes. Okay, so maybe I'll keep it as The Wizard of Oz. Okay.
I should talk to you earlier because I still don't know what I'm doing for my birthday the end of the month. It's like it's 40, so it's like maybe it'd be something cool with a double number. I don't know what to do.
Wait, what you mean with a double number?
Well, 44.
Oh,
like
okay.
So I'm like, what? I don't know if there's anything creative I could do with that. And then, right, because usually I have my ideas for my birthday ahead of time. I've already told people what to do. Like, people have been asking me, so what we doing? And this year, I'm just so, I don't know what to do for this.
Now, my mind immediately went to sports, and we know you're a sports queen. 44 just made me think of like jerseys or something. Okay, I'm gonna think about that. 44.
All right.
I'm gonna keep it in my mind. I love a theme. I'm good with I used to work at Paper Source, and I made invitations and stuff. So all that kind of shit is my juice. So I'm gonna think about it.
And now this one is something quickly that could be something that ain't crazy because there ain't no time right now. All right, enough of the sidetrack. I guess we'll get it back around. Starbooty. Now we're into it.
Starbooty. Booty. This is so befitting with Lydia Butthole Collins. Yes.
It is. And Ru opens up, y'all. She opens up with her performance of Starbooty. Ru was moving more than Mariah. I'll tell you that.
And from what I remember, I liked her look too. Her look actually reminded me of a look Beyonce just had on for Cowboy Carter in London.
I thought this was one of the better like performances she does on the show that she's done. I was like, Ru is actually like moving a little bit and going around. Yeah, I was like, all right, Ru.
Yes. See, Ru should have been performing at that Pride instead of DJing. I want to see a performance.
I don't know if that's ever going to happen in life. Yeah, you got to get that on TV, I guess. That would be stunning, though. If Ru, she has to perform at least one more time in her life. That would make so much money. Oh my gosh.
And if she could do it on TV for what she be doing, girl, you could do that. You could do a little hour show. She should do a tour. Cause you a man that would sell out.
Oh my gosh, yes. She absolutely should. Well, they go from that, and the good girls come out first. So we have Nicole Paige Brooks, we have Carrie Colby, and we have Tina Burner. Mm-hmm. I thought Nicole looked pretty. Mm-hmm. And she had on the red. I liked her hair and all that stuff. I thought she looked pretty. It was something about like I thought Tina Burner did well in the challenge, but something about her, I don't know. Maybe it's that softness and knowing that they're supposed to be like prostitutes and hookers and stuff. Something just didn't quite come together all the way with me with her.
Can I share my screen and show y'all what I thought Tina Burner's look was trying to give? It just screamed this to me. And I don't know if this was she was trying to reference. I didn't hate the look, but it just looked cheap to me. And the whole time I was like, this looked just like what Beyonce wore in her promo for Say Lumiere for her ad. I was like, oh, this looked like Beyonce. But the cheapest version, this looked like she had on the AliExpress version. But yeah, I wasn't. I mean, even the lines. I feel like she even had the lines in the boobs like this.
Yeah, she did.
But yeah, the look just looked cheap.
It did. I mean, and Carrie, you know what? I think this is like one of the best challenges I've seen Carrie Colby in on Drag Race. I did enjoy her performance and stuff and everything there. And I agree with them when they commented on her voice. I thought that little thing she added to her character, it gave it some character to her in the performance. So
didn't you gonna had like a squeaky voice or like a high voice or something? Yeah.
That was I think Ru was something like I could see you doing voiceovers or something like that for animation. And it was given like an animation.
It's a character from a movie that she reminds me of. I can't think. It's an old animated movie, but the hairstyle even was kind of like Carrie's. And the dress Carrie Colby had on, I saw this on something online. That was a dress that she wore on her season, I think, for the reunion, and it was long. And Tina Burner cut that and hemmed that for her the night before. Come on, Tina Burner.
Tina said she been sewing and stuff for the girls and doing that because her look was cute. It gave like prostitutes that how it was good. Oh, that made sense.
It was giving me Pamela Anderson in VIP. If you used to watch that,
yes,
that used to be my show.
They gagged me though too when Adam told Nicole in the critiques, he was like, "I've never seen anyone who does everything wrong." She was so off her movements. It was so when they got to a group, and when I watched it back, you can see it. Like she was just she was either way ahead of them or way behind them so many times.
And I noticed a lot of people say that, but maybe because I only watched it once and it was a lot to take in, it didn't stand out to me. And I think I was enjoying her, so I didn't notice it. But maybe I'm gonna go back and watch.
I didn't notice it until my second time, and I had to intentionally look.
Okay.
Because after that comment, I was like, I didn't notice that. I was like, I enjoyed Nicole. Like I
Same.
thought it was cute. But I think they did a great job with editing of focusing on tight shots and showing, instead of showing a lot of the whole group a lot.
And I think aesthetic wise, being a hooker was matched Nicole Praise Brooks' aesthetic because she kind of cheap looking and basic. So it was like, oh, she looked nice here. No shade.
Yes. So I gotta say, I think Carrie was my favorite from that group overall.
Yes, overall, yes.
All right. So then we had the villains. So we had Mistress, Lydia, Butthole Collins, Butthole, and Georges. I'm trying to remember Georges' look. Because I was like, was she giving villain? Because I thought Mistress was giving villain.
You know why I like Georges' look?
Yes, I remember her look. She
had on a new corset, and then over it, she had on like this strappy, like bathing suit.
Yes.
But I was here for the new, because she don't like hair anymore. So I was actually here for her having a new corset on under it, because you almost didn't notice it.
Yeah.
It was nuding.
I do remember it now. I remember it. It came back to memory. Yeah, I thought they were like the Miss, because they were like in black and red, and all of them were doing. They had that thing going on. Mistress, I love I appreciate her look. I know Michelle made a comment about how she thinks the look took away from her movements or something like that.
I could see that,
and I could see that.
It looked real big and cumbersome, and.
And I think too, even we talk about Nicole, but when I watched the back, she was a hair, maybe more than a hair. She was always behind with her too. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Aja.
Hey, Miss Aja. Yes, it did give her T-Rex arms.
And I don't like, she keeps doing these fringe moments. This one would look more like hair, but this reminds me of the look she put on when she had the lip sync a week or two ago. I want Mistress style, and we're going to go back to her style for the runway. Her style needs some elevation and some...
I feel like she got worse in All-Stars.
I agree.
Yeah, I
agree. Because I wasn't gagged. I think Lydia and Georges look better than her in the challenge, like the looks.
I agree.
On the runway too, bitch.
Oh, yes, on the runway too. We're going to get there because I'm curious your thoughts. But Lydia, she had some choreography on the chairs and all this stuff was doing that. I thought she was cute. Like, she was hitting her stuff.
Mm-hmm. And
I thought Georges cute. Like, to me, I know the girls don't be seeing it for Miss Georges like that, but to me, she is a performer. Mm-hmm. Like when she hits that stage in these like group performances and does that, because I loved her whenever she did the Megan thing back in
oh yes.
Yeah, like when she did the Megan doll in that one challenge 2 years ago, and then whenever she did the performance. Yes.
And what were you about to say? I'm sorry.
Oh no, and whenever she did that one in All-Stars, the one where Angeria won, when she had that big sweeping moment across the stage and all that.
Yeah. Yes, bitch. Yes. Yes.
And she had more lifts and stuff in this one. I thought she killed it. So, yeah.
Honey, Miss Aja and Miss Georges, the stage hate to see them coming. Honey, I already know they're going to make them lip sync.
I can't wait for that. Yes.
Can't wait. Eat it up.
Yes.
Yum, 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 yum. Eat it up.
Because I can't. My theory, though, I guess in my heart of hearts, I feel like Aja's gonna eat her up. Because I feel like Georges gets repetitive. She has the same moves that she does. I was like, girl, this don't work for Texas Hold'em, honey. Why are you doing this on that? But we'll get there.
That is such an auntie move to me too. Like that is so auntie, and you like 24.
But I think I think it would be a great battle because I feel like Aja would make her have to elevate her game.
Because you don't know what Miss Aja gonna do, honey.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now funny story. My friend Aja, her name is spelled like Aja, but her name is Asia. But when I
Oh,
met her, it spelled AJA. I said, "Oh no, honey, it's Aja." So I called her Aja, and everybody else be talking about Asia. I be like, "Who is Asia? Her name is like seriously." I have been around her, and people be talking about Asia. I'm like, who are they talking? And I be like, "Oh, Aja. Her name show is Asia." Aja
that's
the Queen, honey.
that's funny. Asia. I call you Asia Aja. I whatever I'm feeling like in the day, I guess.
Yeah.
What is she? Oh, we both hit it. You know, AJ the Queen was supposed to be Asia, but it kept.
Oh, I didn't know
that.
that.
That's a nice little tidbit.
That is okay. That's funny.
Oh,
So Aja, when Silverwood finally performs, and then you come do a cameo with me. When you in drag as a bio queen, you gonna be Aja. But then when in real life, you Asia. How about that?
how about that? I like that. So the girls performed. Then they had their dance battle in the thing. I thought that was a little cute. I don't know if you remember that part when they all came out there together, and it was like dance battle or whatever. They was
Oh
going back and
yes,
forth
yeah.
with each other. I was like, that's a good little throwback movie theme there of a little dance battle,
It's given
like
uh
white chicks or something, or like
yeah. Oh, I'm thinking, what was the movie with B2K and them in it?
oh yeah,
You got served,
you got
honey.
served.
You just got served. Oh, that's a throwback. I just aged myself
Yes.
again. I need to go rewatch that.
I appreciate the inclusion.
Yes,
All
honey,
right.
it's Pride
That's
season,
funny.
honey.
That's right. Everybody is welcome. And y'all, tangent, we all going on tangents today. Y'all need to stop saying Giselle's daughter came out as bi. Can people stop saying that?
Giselle who?
Grace, Giselle Bryant. Because she has a video and when she's doing something, she has like the bi colors on the flag and she like pops it and she's doing something. That girl in the
What
back,
are the bi-colors?
child, I don't know. I had
I
to be
didn't even
told they
know
were the
they
bi
had a
colors.
flag.
Every part has a thing. It's too much, honey.
Leave me alone. Who knew? Who even cares? The question I have is, did her ass learn how to drive for real? That's what I want to know. We know she still don't know how to dress. Did she learn how to drive?
Oh, oh,
Be careful on the DC Potomac streets, honey. Ooh.
please do. She probably. I almost died yesterday. You just
Uh-uh.
made me think about them in the streets. Because during the summertime too, I bike ride. I used the city bikes. You could get about anywhere. So I was riding my bike to the play. Went to see
Mm.
yesterday. Car didn't cut on no signal. I'm in my bike lane, just boop, goes over the park. I'm like leaning.
Mm-mm.
I was like BMX riding. I had the instincts of a cat, honey.
Mm-mm.
And I just saw my life flashing before my
And
eyes.
you a tall queen.
How do you
So
not
that
see?
was some skill that you didn't hit
I don't know
the
how I didn't
street.
fall. Right. All this, but yeah.
I'm not very skilled on the bike. I'm better on some rollerblades, so I commend you.
That's something I could never do. Mm-mm. I could
I'm
bike, but rollerblading, mm-mm.
I'm the kid that did all the weird shit. I used to rollerblade. I had a pogo stick. I could jump on my pogo stick with no hands. Blue.
Really?
I was a kid, but I probably could do it as an adult, honey. I gripped it with my legs, and honey, I could jump with no hands.
Oh, that's taking me back. I forgot all about pogo sticks. Oh my gosh, that's
I was
crazy.
the only person I knew that.
Oh gosh, that's funny. Mm-mm-mm. All right, where are we? Oh, they had the dance battle, so that's done. Oh, my favorite line though. Well, it's my favorite. Actually, I love villain song because they were like, "You can't lit this puss" or something like that. You can't. Oh, it was called "You Can't Lit the Puss." The song was so catchy and everything with that. I love that.
And it was
But
making some sexual innuendos. I remember in the
yes,
beginning it said something, but I can't remember the lyrics right now.
but Rue said when booty, dick, and puss work together, there ain't nothing we can't do.
It was the acronym for the good girls was something
Yes,
crazy,
it
but it
was
was
something
like dick or
crazy.
something.
The dick was, oh gosh, it was an acronym for that group, the DIC. Oh gosh, I can't remember what it was, but there was an acronym for it.
They are funny.
Yeah, they got me with this. I can't believe people didn't like this challenge. I thought this one was really funny and fun.
Have you ever watched the movie Undercover Brother with
Yes,
Denise Richards? This reminded me of that, and I used to love that movie
yes,
with White She Devil, and that was a funny movie. I
that
think
was funny.
sometimes people just don't get the humor of satire. Sometimes,
Yeah,
mm,
yeah.
but yeah,
Oh well, all right. Well, we'll get to the winners and all that stuff, but we got the runway
we got
first.
to bring it to the runway, 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 honey.
Let me find these.
While he's pulling it up, before we bring you the runway, honey, I want to remind you to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell on not excuse me. I got to say it like Carlos King, the notification bell. And the runway thing was Wild Wild West to
Yeah.
reference my girl Beyonce. This is actual Beyonce merch. This is a Cowboy Carter incense holder.
Oh, that's cute.
Isn't it so cute?
Yes.
This ain't Texas, and it ain't Phaedra either. Yes, honey.
And if you have not gone to see Cowboy Carter, you still have time.
What are you even doing? If you didn't, now I'm about to be shady, and if you one of the dogs, a hit dog will holler. If you didn't go to see Cowboy Carter, you ain't nobody. Now let's go on to the runway.
The Wild Wild West. So first up, they have Georges. She came as a saloon girl. That was her little aesthetic there. I would say I think overall this whole season too, I feel like Georges has done better on the runway. Where
Definitely.
like I think this is cute to me. I know it was like a little bit divided for things I saw, like if this like really fits and all this. I thought she was given a different piece of the Wild Wild West and stuff here. I like her hair. I thought it was a cute for me.
I agree. It's the cute for me. The top is still giving me a little costumey, like the stars on the boobs and
Yeah.
the rhinestone trim. It's giving a little costumey. But I do like that we had someone that dressed as a saloon girl. I think it was Willem in Alaska. I watched their show this morning, and they said they wish she had on body because saloon girls were
Yeah.
used to be like very curvaceous.
That is true. Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, she should have put on some body. And I think I would have liked a different shoe. But I'm gonna give her a cute. I like her in this hair color too. I don't know if we ever seen her as a ginger. This is cute.
I love this hair color for her in this style. So yeah, she should think about that.
She
But yeah, like
leave the money at the door, honey.
Overall, I don't think her aesthetic isn't something like you're gonna be spending forever talking about. It's pretty basic overall, but it works for her. So
the girls ate up last week. I've didn't they even eat it up on the show? I feel like they said that was one of their favorite looks they ever walked around. Really?
Really?
I was like, all right.
Okay. Carrie Colby did hers. Do you remember how she explained it? I
remember she said that it was a kind of she wanted to pay homage to Beyonce. I remember that part. And I think she also made part of this. I know what she was referencing, but I don't know if she said it.
Okay. That's why I was trying to remember if she said a reference of what it's supposed to be.
Can I share something?
Yeah.
I think she was referencing this designer named DePetza that makes these wet looking dresses.
Yes, because she was talking about a wet look, like raining or something. Yeah, she was talking about that.
But I don't think she said the designer name.
No.
But I think I'm pretty sure this is what she was trying to give.
I could see that.
And
I could definitely see that.
I like the effort.
Yeah.
I like the chaps. It was
I feel like I should like it more than what I did. But because I was like, this is cute. But I agree. Somebody brought up the hat. Was it Carlson? Somebody was talking about the hat and how it was flat or something, and how it kind of lost like that cowboy essence. Something about that headpiece just didn't sell for me.
I think it just could have been a white hat. I don't think she needed to make the hat look like wet, like cloth or something. I didn't like it. Yeah. I just said the hat is monkey. Carson was right. I like the bodysuit part and I like the chaps, but I think it's not giving full bodysuit. It looked like that piece in the middle is just hanging down. I wish this actually looked like a finished bodysuit and it came, like it came up and was fitted to her crotch. That just hanging down looks weird to me.
It does. It does. Where's your final rating? What are you stuck on thinking about?
I think I'm gonna give her a meh, but it's a high one.
And I'm giving her a low cute.
Okay. If that crotch piece was together, I almost want to put on my white bodysuit. But you get what I'm saying? Like,
I get
why the crotch ain't?
Yeah.
And I wore some short chaps to the Renaissance tour, but bitch, I had on a high-waisted panty. Like, girl, if you're gonna have chaps out, you need to have on like underwear or something. It needs to be together. I don't know.
My chaps never came in.
It's okay. It's not a deny, it's a delay, honey. Maybe do that for your birthday.
Maybe
you still haven't gotten them.
No, I'm about to just cancel that bit.
Damn. Oh yeah.
I'm like, y'all playing too much right now. Run me my money back.
Yes.
All right, Miss Lydia. Did I hear a sigh?
But not in a bad way. I'm sorry. Not in a bad way. My sigh is for her hair, but I'm gonna let you talk, and then it's okay. Don't jump the gun.
No, I feel like she left. I was trying to remember if she left the same hair from the challenge in this, because I almost feel like that. I feel like something could have been different there. I thought this was very cute for me though. It
was different hair.
Huh?
It was different hair. She had spikes in her wig.
Oh, she had spikes in her. Okay. It was like Lydia makes everything. And I think some of the stuff she needs to be refining a little bit. And she's out there in her thinking. But this one, I actually kind of dig with this one. I think it's something about the roping that's cute for me, especially on the legs. I feel like it's a really cute design. It's a little like up top is not as cute to me as the leg piece. But I don't know. This one is out there a little bit, but I thought it was cute.
I agree. I love this padding and this structure that she did on the leg. Mm-hmm. That is stunning to me. I don't think I've ever seen it innovative. I truly don't think I've ever seen that on any runway, on anything. I thought that was so cool. I thought that it gave chaps, but it also gave like cartoon. It made me think of can't think of the little Western man from Looney Tunes is.
Oh, I know you're talking about. Oh gosh, yeah.
It just made me think of him. I hate her hair, But I'm going to give her grace on her hair because remember she came out with the headpiece on.
Yes.
And I did like the headpiece with the fringe.
I forgot she had a headpiece.
So I'm going to give her grace on the hair because I think she probably was just thinking about how it's going to look with the headpiece on. But she still could have did something else with this hair. It just looks so bald-headed and stringy to me. I hate the hair. I agree with you. I do wish the top was laced tighter like the pants are.
Yeah.
But I love this belt.
Oh, that belt is sickening.
Oh, I love the lasso. I love the rope. Her and I do think she could have wore a different shoe.
Yeah.
I'm still giving her a stunning.
I was so close to a stunning. I was thinking like, but it's just something.
I'm giving her a stunning. I think for her to,
yeah.
Violet Chachki said this on something. She said she doesn't like when drag queens replicate things on the runway because drag queens we inspire the runway. We should be inspiring these bitches to copy off of us. Yeah. Somebody gonna copy this. This was stunning.
I think I'm gonna change. I think I'm gonna elevate it to a stunning. Looking at it, like I was like, am I? But that belt and those pants, that rope. And also for me, I'm not a big. I don't mind the way she paints a lot. This one, I don't know. I feel like I needed something a little bit different with her face.
I agree.
Hair.
I agree.
That part was kind of holding me back a little bit, but just the outfit, she'd get a stunning for me.
Yeah, like even though it was some stuff I would edit. It still was so like new and different. I'm still giving her a stunning. I don't like this makeup either. She could have had some gold, like a gold eye or something.
Something like a gold eye. Something. Yeah.
I don't like this makeup either. Yeah. She literally has red makeup every week. I think
every week she does. She does that a lot. Be looking ghostly.
I agree. I feel like that belt was kind of holding up the chaps, but it didn't look like an afterthought. Like I actually really like it. I would wear the belt outside of the look. That was cute to me.
Girl, she ain't tough for this one, honey. Okay, girl.
Now see, I didn't notice when you zoomed in. I'm saying now that's kind of how she attached those little pieces. I didn't notice that at first. And I didn't notice this is almost like it's like patchwork, but I still like that. It's giving Wild West.
Yeah.
It's giving Woody.
Girl.
No.
I was not a fan of this. No. I was like, tacky. She said like she's giving Texas drag, honey. And this was like so costumey to me. The nude illusion was not nuding and big, like it.
No.
I just thought it was ugly.
Okay, so I want to share my screen real quick. To me, she was referencing this Mugler cowboy look that she already did on her season, and it looked better when she referenced it the first time. It was an absolute choppyana. Chop, chop, chop. The nude illusion was horrible. I hate these little peplum pieces. It looked cheap. The stoning looked cheap. I do like her cowboy hat. Hate the wig. It's just a chop.
It's a chop. How do you go? I don't know if I've seen anybody be worse on All Stars from this season. Like, it's just, I don't know. I felt like she was always put together during her season.
And I also think she was starting to lose weight. I don't think she was at her smallest.
That's probably part of it.
Me that she was losing weight.
Yeah.
These chaps was loose. Yeah. I don't know why we had a nude illusion. It wasn't just actual chaps. That was a fool. I hated this. No, she's not even getting a tacky. She's getting a mama.
This is garbage. I'm gonna lower mine to that other level too. We gotta go with mama. This is garbage.
The tights was sagging, and truly, it is a bodysuit. Boring. Yes, saggy, baggy, haggy, not draggy. Bars.
That was funny.
No.
No.
Oh my God. And another one. Oh my God. Oh, Mama gag me. You know what I want to watch? I want to watch the movie Valley Girls because I never watched it. But that's what gag me with a spoon comes from. That I always say, Mama gag me with a spoon. Hate it. I don't have nothing to say.
Hated it. The way they were trying to, I was like, y'all are being really encouraging. Oh, these comments going with this outfit. I was like, really? Am I looking at the same thing on the stage that y'all are looking at? I'm
screaming. Okay. And then because we had, I think on season 9, we had a runway that I think had something to do with horses. Because I remember Shea Coulee doing it. They have whole shoes. Ooh, there have been so many drag queens that wore it. They have whole heels that look like horse hooves. They also have the things for your hands.
No.
If you're gonna do that, do it. I hate her hair. This wig. Oh my God, this wig is so fucking ugly.
Look at that.
The pinks don't match. I don't like anything.
I don't like anything. This is this is garbage for me. But I want this. I was like,
this is an abomination. When the Christian says something is an abomination, this is what they talking about. This is an abomination. This is horrible.
It was really bad.
I hate it.
And I hate it for Nicole because I really like her.
I hate it for trans people because she almost got on the trans colors. I just hate it. I just hate it all. Hate it all.
Okay. Oh man. Just about that face. That just caught me off guard. But this was another stunning for me.
Stunning. Now
this right here. This was my favorite. This was my favorite of the night right here. Miss Tina Burner, I just love this. It was giving me like Warrior Princess. Wild West.
She said it was Wonder Woman if she was in the Wild Wild West.
Now, she totally did, and that's what it is.
Now I don't know if Tina Burner watched the movies, but in one of the movies, they do show Wonder Woman in like the Wild Wild West in a vintage picture, and bitch, she should have had this on. And I am a Marvel girl, but I'm also a DC girl. I have a Batman tattoo. Shout out to my brother, honey. She ate this. James Gunn need to get this for the next. Honey. Whenever Wonder Woman show up, if she don't look this good, she don't need to be on the screen. She ate this.
Did she make this, or is this design? Like, I don't know what.
Ooh. Okay, let's go on her Instagram. Now I didn't hear any intel on this. This is stunning.
I don't know, no intel on this, but this was stunning. I was gagged when she came out. I was like, oh, Tina Burner for me gets the fashion.
She's burning
award.
Up.
She gets the fashion award of this group of girls. She might have been my favorite so far.
Oh, if you go on her Instagram, she look even better on Instagram. She got on a different bitch. She made a hat. She should have wore the hat on Drag Race. She had a hat too.
What's her Instagram? Just if I put in Tina Burner.
The Tina Burner. She looks stunning. Okay, I don't.
Yes, Tina.
Okay, I don't think she made this. I think Diego Montoya made this.
Okay, well he did this. Oh, that hat is cute too.
The hat kind of reminds me of the hat Kim K had on at the Met Gala. Not we're wild. Why are we wild? No, it is like if Xena was a man. A lot of people said they didn't like her wig. But her wig just gave me a drag version of Wonder Woman.
Of Wonder Woman, which she said, yeah, that made sense to me.
And for the era, it made sense to me for the era. I didn't hate the wig. I think her makeup looks better on Instagram though. Don't you think it looks better here?
Yeah,
Now,
you get
Mama,
the
now
touch
she
up.
just got a strong chin. We can't do nothing about that chin. Mama need to put some contour down there and to trick us or something. That chin is off the chart.
Yes.
But
Oh,
this is stunning. The boot, I
I
mean,
love.
just everything. How her and Lydia use those ropes. Her and Lydia both get stunnings. It's her and Lydia could have been in the same runway show to me. Like if it now I think
Mm,
you would have to change Tina's a little because it's a little costumey.
yeah,
But like that could be the same collection. I love
I
that
agree.
both.
I agree. Yep, but she gets my hot. She gets the most stunning for me, Miss Tina, this week.
Oh,
Uh,
she okay. I will agree.
but it's close. I like because those pants, though, those pants of Lydia might be one of the most favorite things that it's up there in my top list in Drag
Mm-hmm.
Race history with that that pant belt combo. That was sitting.
Mm-hmm. That's just gonna live in my head. And I want a big stupid belt like that. Diesel made some belts like that for women, but they wore them as skirts. I really want a big belt like that.
Yeah.
And
So
just have
it's
some itty
oh,
bitty
go ahead.
shorts under it.
What shorts?
Just have on some itty bitty shorts under the belt.
Yeah.
So I don't get arrested.
Uh, so all right, for back to the show, it seemed like their top three. Well, Lydia and Georges wins. They named them the top two queens. It seemed like Carrie was their third one by the comments of what they might have been considering, but I'm not sure.
Do you know I didn't even remember who the top two was. So I'm just going along. I don't know why I just be forgetting.
Because it was yeah, especially if you watch it on Friday or Saturday. That's a long. That's a
And
long
I be
time
watching it in the morning, so I don't remember.
uh, I agree with Georges. I think because her runway was good enough, and I thought she was the best to me in the challenge. So I don't mind that one. I go,
It was Georges and Lydia.
yeah.
If it was Silver's Drag Race, it would have been Lydia and Tina.
It would have been Lydia and Tina.
Yeah, because I don't I remember liking Tina in the challenge. I just thought her costume looked a little cheap, but you know that's not the the challenge ain't what you got on. And she
Yeah.
was, I don't know if she did it intentionally, but she was emulating the queen. It would have been Lydia and Tina for me.
No, that's totally fine. Um, I was going back between Lydia and Tina with Georges. I think for me, um, I don't know. It's a tough one. I think I like Tina's runway just a little bit more. And to me, they weren't that
Yeah.
different in the challenge. Like, I don't know. It would have been probably Georges and Tina for me, but
Okay.
I'm fine. But either one of those, I'm fine. It was okay. It wasn't like it was a robbery or anything
Mhm.
with who won this. So we know that Georges and Lydia then automatically goes to the finals. They have the most points and stuff there. So the trick is going to be that third vote. But before they do that, they have a lip sync to Texas Hold'em. Now, Rue is trying to get Beyonce. Rue is trying to everything to get Beyonce. And this is why you have said, brother, Rue is like Beyonce at being ahead of the curve. Because they filmed this how long ago? And Rue knew to have a Wild Wild West theme and to go ahead and play Texas Hold'em.
Wow, Beyonce is on tour.
Wow, Beyonce is on tour.
Wow, Western clothes are trending, and beyond, and RuPaul Ben did Western music.
Yes.
They did Western stuff on like All-Star 7 or something.
Yeah. Yep, they sure did. Mm-hmm. And that one is the one that Kali Sonique won. They did that while they
It
did.
ain't nobody's baby. And it ain't nobody's baby.
Exactly.
And to toot my horn, I've been on the Western tip too. I had merch years ago that said "Giddy Up," Honey, we all need to collab. Beyonce and Ru need to collab, and then I need to make the merch.
There we go. And then bloop, I'll come in and review. Look at my stunning brothers and sisters.
Yes.
Oh man. But yeah, so they do Texas Hold'em now. As a lip sync, I was like, y'all girls ain't quite getting the essence of this, but it's okay. At least I get to hear Beyonce. Georges wins the lip sync. It was fine. And it was both whatever. Mm-hmm. But Gru gassed the girls and was like, this week for your MVQ, just like last group, you had to do the final vote on the stage. And you hear Nicole and Tina, or Nicole whispering to Tina saying, like, should we flip it? Like, kind of thing. Should we keep Mistress out of the top 3? They give their 2 votes to Carrie, which would give her 4 votes. And Mistress was supposed to already have written Carrie's name down to give her a vote. Now, did you hear what Mistress said in that video that you sent me? I don't know if you got to that part. Mistress changed it. Yes. Mistress reveals that she had Carrie's name because Ru told her you had to write the names on the board and reveal it. And she had Carrie's name written originally. But when they both voted for Carrie, in her mind, she was like, bitch, that's going to put her ahead of me. And she erased it and put Lydia real quick.
To quote Mistress, clock that T. Because that's what she loved to say.
That she does.
Clock that T. I would have did the same. And I knew when Georges and Mistress got that half a point, I knew that half a point then was going to save her ass in the end.
You knew it. You knew it, that half a point was going to be a savior somewhere. And Carrie, honey, was livid. Girl, she was mad.
Because she gave her point to Lydia. I think I cut you off.
No. Yeah, she gave her point to Lydia.
Yes. Which, again, I would have did the same thing. I'm going to give it to a bitch that's already in there. Because, bitch, you not about to go. No.
That was quick thinking. I'm not mad at Mistress for doing this. I want to go on to the next round. I'm looking after me.
Period. Priorities.
Yeah.
My first mistake was, honey.
I wanted to watch it back. I didn't look at that. I didn't make it. I think I cut it off or something before I finished watching because I wanted to see if you can see her writing on the stage.
I did. I remember trying to look. I don't remember noticing it. They could have edited it out.
Probably edited it.
I don't remember noticing that. Because I was thinking that in my head. Because I was like, I wonder did this bitch just change it? Or did she already have somebody else written down? Because that shady, you have to give it away to somebody. You can't keep it.
And I think Carrie gave hers to Tina. And that's what Mistress was like. I knew she was going to be a fake bitch or whatever. I don't think Carrie was ever going to give her point to you. So she was just saying whatever she had to say at that point.
Because I think Mistress just burned too many bridges with everybody.
But Mistress, Lydia, and Georges move on. I think, is that what you said? What did you say last week? I think you said.
I feel like that's who I said was going to make it from this bracket.
Yeah.
Because I remember saying that I think Georges could just win the whole thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then I also remember saying I don't think Ru would just bring Lydia for no reason. So I definitely think she will at least make it to the next thing. So yeah, I think this is who I said would make it. Yeah. I don't think I thought Tina would.
And going in it, I thought Tina was going to win this challenge this week. So that's what I thought was going to propel her in or something, some kind of way. And I thought Mistress would be on the outside. But they're like, no, we need this good TV.
Mm-hmm. That's probably ultimately why she's going to the next round. Because I like Mistress. Mm-hmm. I watch Mistress Mondays faithfully, but I don't think Mistress is going to win this All Stars. I think if anything, she can come back for a regular one and maybe win that one. But I don't think she's gonna win. I could see.
Oh no, I don't think so.
I could see George's possibly or some more people.
Yeah. I wonder how much time was in between filming, because I wonder if she's gonna come back skinny for the next one.
True. Because on some of the stuff we saw, she did look smaller.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the top three from the orange bracket is Aja, Irene, and Bosco.
Correct.
Okay, so now we're adding to that group Mistress, Georges, and Lydia.
Yes.
Okay, stunning. And okay, so the next group coming in is, and just to remind you and the viewers, is I forgot the Puerto Rican queen name.
Alyssa
Hunter, thank you. Ooh, I forget. Alyssa Hunter, Ginger Minge, Acid Betty, Daya Betty, Denali, and Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
Yes, that's right. Oh, gosh.
And what did you say was the challenge?
It seemed to be something Wicked based. It was like a design and stuff. I know they had a preview of Cynthia and Ariana, and I remember Cynthia and eyes had her green eyes. It's like,
so you think it's like a musical or acting challenge?
That's why I can't remember. Y'all might remember in the chat or something if you remember the preview. But I felt like I remember seeing a pile of clothes or elements to make stuff. But I'm not.
Oh. So it could be design.
Yeah, it could be design.
Oh. Okay. Okay. So if it's a design challenge, who do you think will be
I think Betty will have a high chance. And see, well, you can never count out Ginger Minge. I mean, she's a professional drag racer. So just by default, I throw in there as a third possibility. But you know what? The other girls, I don't know enough about them post-career. I mean, post like their seasons.
Okay.
I feel like Daya is like my leading person.
I agree. If it's a design challenge, my top three for next week will be Acid Betty, Daya Betty, and Alyssa Hunter. Because I think Alyssa Hunter sews, and I know Acid Betty makes stuff.
Okay. I was about to say Alyssa. I was trying to remember if she sews, because I was feeling like I remember her sewing.
And I know Acid Betty is real creative, so I could see her turning it out.
Yeah.
And I also, I would like for us to give our predictions before we close out.
Oh yeah.
I would like to hear your prediction on who from this group will be going to the semifinal group.
Okay.
From the purple bracket.
I'm gonna go Betty, Ginger Minge, and I'm gonna say Acid Betty.
Okay. I'm gonna say Daya Betty. I'm gonna say Denali.
Oh wait, I totally forgot about Denali. I was like, it's somebody I'm missing.
Hang on to the girl Denali.
I totally forgot about her. I probably would throw her in for next week winner then too. I totally forgot about her.
Now you talking about for next week or for? I'm talking about to go to the semifinals.
Yeah. No, I was just thinking for the semifinal. Oh, let me rethink this then.
Get it together. Get it together.
All right, I'm going Daya, Denali, and Ginger Minge. I'm changing.
Okay. And I'm gonna go Daya Betty, Denali, and I'm gonna say Acid Betty because one older girl got to make it. I'm gonna say Acid Betty. I really don't. At this point, I'm gonna say I don't like Ginger Minge. Ginger Minge is tacky. I have not seen any elevation. This is like the fourth time of us seeing her, and nothing has changed. Nothing new. Nothing different. So no, I'm not gonna put her. Now they might, the rigor mortis might pull through, but
That's what I feel like is gonna happen. I feel like it's in her contract.
I'm not speaking it into existence.
Uh,
And no shade, Acid Betty and Alyssa Hunter could alternate because I wouldn't be surprised if Alyssa Hunter, because I feel like Alyssa and Denali have something to prove.
I agree with that. I agree with that.
But this next bracket, I think is gonna turn it. I think a lot of these girls really like want to be here and like prove themselves. The only one that, and she cool, no shade. Cynthia Lee Fontaine is gonna be like Nicole Page Brooks in the last bracket. Like she just gonna be there.
That. Yeah.
Like how Phoenix was in the first.
Yeah.
Y'all just here.
Yeah.
Just to be here.
And what are they? Purple? Is it team purple? Or
yes. Purple. The purple family, specifically lavender, is like one of my favorite colors. So I can't wait to have on purple every week. But yeah. Was there anything else that you wanted to?
No, that's all. I think that's all I got with the girls right now. You have any? I guess one final thing. Any favorites right now? I do agree with your take on George's. I feel like right now George's is a leading candidate for me in winning. But between these two,
George. Okay, yes. Okay, so if we're talking about who we will want to win and who we know is in the semifinals, yes, I agree. George's could be a winner, and I would be happy. Actually,
yeah.
From the first bracket, I have two actually. I would love for Aja or Irene to win. I would be very happy with either one of them.
Those are my two favorite in that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I like Bosco, but Bosco says some questionable things.
That privilege be coming out too much.
Yes, privileged white woman, and she don't have to win. She's fine. She's making money, obviously. She didn't have to she didn't have any problems with her transition. So she good.
I agree.
Let one of the other girls win.
I agree. Well, yeah, that's all I got. It's been another fun time.
I have one last question before we close out. What are you watching?
Ooh, what am I watching? Besides the Quentin Ware channel.
Have you watched the first style report or the cosmetic corner?
It's queued up to go right whenever we
you better watch and comment, bitch. And like
I finally got a free evening. So let me catch up. What else am I watching right now currently? What was I just watching? All right, so some of the stuff is going to be out there. Well, not out there, but different. Walking Dead, Dead City. That's the
spinoff.
Yeah, so this is
they
the
have current stuff.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
This is the Maggie Negan spinoff.
Okay.
I think they probably got one episode left. That's in my queue. I'm watching Beyond the Gates, the black soap opera. That's in my queue that I watch. I am obviously Drag Race that we're doing now. Mobland just finished, so that one is done now.
Okay, did you like Mobland?
It grew on me.
It's on Paramount.
Yes.
I think I started it, but I was bored. Maybe I'll go back.
The first couple of episodes, I was like, am I gonna keep watching this? Then I got into it.
Okay.
So it's like one of those that grew on me. A grower, honey, not a shower. What else am I watching? right now. Why I just draw a blank? Because I think that's finished. I have to see my records. Because I feel like a lot of my shows are done. Like they had their finales. What are you watching?
I just watched a lot of stuff that the season was already out and done. So I
Yeah.
watched Fallout and finished it. That was cute. Um
Let me see on here
oh
real quick.
I started Better Sister last night, which is on Prime
I've
Video.
been thinking about that one, starting that. Is it giving anything?
Yes, I was into it. You know me, and I watch reviews, so I kind of already know how it's going to end, but I still can watch it. I like Elizabeth Banks.
Mm.
Jessica Biel is in it. Jessica Biel as an adult, I liked her as like a teenager when she was
Yeah.
younger, but as an adult, I still kind of don't know how I feel about her and the roles, and she be looking tired or something. I don't know, but it's the show is okay. You know, I don't like a lot of gory stuff, so it has some. The first episode was
Uh,
a little gory, and I don't
gotcha.
know, but I think I'm gonna keep watching. I've been watching movies,
Mm.
but I'm trying to find a show to get into.
I
I
did.
did not. Oh, I'm sorry. Go
Go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, I was just gonna say I did start next gen, New York City, the
Oh,
Bravo.
same.
So I gotta watch this week's episode.
Um, I'm trying to get into stuff on Apple TV more. So I
Your
watched the
friends and neighbors.
studio.
Thank you. I do watch that one.
What's the
I gotta
name?
do a little catch up. Your friends and neighbors.
Okay, I've seen the name. You like that one?
Yeah, I like that one.
I watched the studio, and I like the
Okay.
studio. Seth Rogen's character is very annoying, but aside from that, it was good.
I've been thinking about starting that one.
And I started Murder Bot yesterday, and it's cool.
I heard about that. Somebody told me about that just a couple of days ago. I
I'm
can't remember.
really just watching it because I think Alexander Skarsgård is cute and kind of like he kind of creepy looking, but he's still cute to me, and he real tall. He kind of cute to me. Um, and you know I'm not a dating show person,
Yeah.
but I did watch the first couple episodes of Love Island.
I did. I started Love Island a couple of days ago. So yeah, I
I
watched
was
the first two
into it,
episodes.
and I actually have an idea. I might do it tonight.
Okay.
People always, when we were on Clubhouse, people always, when I play video games and when I watch certain shows, people always find my reaction to things to be funny. So
Uh-huh.
I was actually thinking about going live while I was watching Love Island.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't do it to get a reaction. This really how I be like, oh hell no. Like this really how I watch TV when I'm at home. So I think I might catch up, but
Them
go
young
live.
people drive me crazy on there.
Yeah. Wait, which people?
Them young people on Love Island, they be driving me crazy. I can't deal with them.
I just had so many thoughts. The black guy with the locks, I don't know. I can't tell if he part of our community or not. There's a lot going on that show, but I actually enjoyed it. When they started kissing each other, I was like, oh, I didn't know that they'd be doing this.
Oh yes,
I would never
they be
go on
doing
that
a
show
lot.
ever.
They be doing a lot. And I saw something. I saw some headline that they were talking about almost the idea of showing X-rated stuff on there or something.
I'm okay.
I don't know. We don't need all that. I did start watching because everybody talks about 911. So I started watching that series.
The original series with Angela Bassett, I
Yeah.
like it. I fell off, but it's good. I haven't watched the Lone Star one, but it is a good show.
I started watching them both kind of together. That
Oh, okay.
Lone Star one. Like I watched a few episodes of each.
You have to be okay. Bree said, I don't know if he's a part of your community, but he definitely is goofy. That's
He's
to the black
big.
boy. His
Yes.
foot fetish, how he came in so strong on the first episode about his foot fetish, it was just
Yeah.
giving me like and Bree says I love 911. I love 911 too, but it's a raise my blood pressure kind of show.
Yes.
I be like at the edge of my seat every episode.
I mean, like the worst of everything happens. Like every kind of disaster you could think of.
Angela Bassett's character is like Meredith from Grey's Anatomy. They like
Yes.
Superwoman. They go through every
Yes.
motherfucking thing and they make it out.
Honey, when she got kidnapped or not kid, whatever, that how back in this first season, that crazy girl that was killing boyfriends and all the women he was with and all this stuff, whatever, and capture her. It was like Halloween night or a full moon or something. I was like, what is? I thought this was 911 about calls. What is going on?
I'm gonna have to go. I think I'm gonna start this show from the beginning because I don't even remember that. It has been so much shit happened on that show, and I'm probably like 2 or 3 seasons off. What season are they on now?
Ooh, I think they got at least 7 or I don't know. It's a lot of them.
I fell off. It's gonna be like Grey's Anatomy, but it's good though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. So like it's something I go to at night. There's another one coming, Bree.
Oh Lord, because Lone Star is ending, or it might have ended already.
And it's interesting because I was like, because Lone Star, I think I started watching it by accident. I didn't realize I pulled up the wrong 911 one night. Whenever I was doing, I was like, "Who are these people? Did they just go to all new characters?" And then I realized I was watching a total different show.
Yes, because
they have like trans man. Yeah, they have a trans man and like the Lone Star one.
Okay.
It did all this situation.
One got the lesbian couple.
Yes,
and then Dave told me, and sorry if this is a spoiler, Dave told me one of the guys is bi. And I think when I was watching it, he wasn't bi, but somebody bi on 911 now. The regular one.
Interesting.
So they got some representation, honey.
Yeah, the Lone Star, they got a gay, like one person is one gay guy and the trans man. I was like, oh, what is going on here?
And Bree said it's going to be 911 Nashville.
Oh, yeah. I do remember them pubbing that now.
I have one more thing. We could just make it to an hour and a half, honey, and get our watch.
You know how we like to kiki. Now we get talking about TV. We can just go.
I watched, there's a documentary, and this is Pride Month. So if you don't watch anything else for Pride Month, watch this. And also watch the Luther Vandross documentary. Because I know he was not out, but honey, he was part of the community as well.
That actually won the BET award, but go ahead.
Oh, stunning. I didn't know that. Yes, Buck. Yes, the one with the son. I think. Yes. Thank you, Brie. Max has a documentary on Pee Wee Herman.
Oh yes, you were telling me about this.
And Paul Rubens. It was so good, and I did not grow up watching Pee Wee Herman because that was kind of before my time. Because I think that was like the 80s.
It was like late, yeah.
Or maybe early 90s, but I was like a baby or whatever. But I knew who he was because my mother said my brother used to really like it. And I remember my mother doing the dance sometimes. And then I remember him just popping up in pop culture. But I also remember hearing about him being in the movie theater and do. Y'all should go watch this documentary because it talks on a lot of the stigmas that gay people have gotten through a lot of years. Because the way the headlines made it seem, I thought the man was just in a regular movie theater and masturbating. That was not what he was at. He was at like an actual sex store that has those rooms.
And they have those rooms.
So that don't even make sense. And then the people said he had child pornography. He did not have child pornography. He had vintage gay erotica, like old magazines and stuff. And I think one magazine maybe had a young man on the cover that looked young, but they couldn't even prove it. But everybody ran with that. But I'm glad he still was able to work and stuff. But it's just so funny how people pick and choose who they want to target and really um villainize.
That's so true.
Because that has always been a trope that gay people are pedophiles and all of these things, and that is not the truth. It be the straight people that be, and not to say that it's not gay people that don't do that, but that's not just a common thing. No, man.
I saw because I've watched stuff on this documentary like when before it was coming out. I was glad you reminded me it's coming out. But yeah, like it just seemed like so fascinating and interesting, and I want to see this behind story of his life, and just what it, especially these parts you're talking about. These are the parts I was really curious about.
And not to give too much away, but at some point in his life, he was a very gay and free man. And once, like a little before he got in the limelight with Pee Wee Herman, he didn't do anything really. He didn't live he wasn't out. He kind of went back into the closet. So it was kind of really crazy that somebody who wasn't even living a gay life, yet they put all these things on him. Yeah. But this why, as a gay man, I'm free, bitch. I want everybody to know I'm gay. It ain't a secret. I just told one of my friends, who has Aja, who was just on the live. I just told her, thank you for, she has a son. I said, I thank you for letting me be in your child's life. Because back in the day, people would be like, "Ooh, I don't want you around my child," and da 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 da. Girl, But
that's so true.
Thank God we are living in the new world, and it ain't it ain't what it used to be. We ain't where we need to be, but it ain't what it used to be. Okay,
that part. Well said. No, I love that.
Jesus.
We need to think of. All right, so that's what I'm putting ideas in my head now. Before we get out of Pride Month, I know it was some stuff you wanted to do. I was like, maybe there's like some kind of live we could think about coming together to talk about. I don't know. To talk about some things.
I would like to talk about, we haven't talked about this since Clubhouse. I would like to talk about the state of gay and LGBT representation in the media. Because to me,
I always love that. It's fascinating.
It has changed. Like since just like 3 years ago, I think things are changing. People that were popular 3 years ago is not popular today. That I think that might be like Lil Nas X is not popping at all. But he was. I don't know.
Like he's not a thing at all anymore.
T.S. Madison has like really elevated. She just had this conversation. I need to watch the episode with her and Nene.
I still haven't watched that. I've watched only that one clip where it seemed like she tried to backpedal and pussy pop on calling Nene trans.
Wait, she called Nene trans?
You remember that comment was about like pretty much alluding how she looks like a trans.
I missed that part. I didn't see that part. I need to watch it.
Yeah, I've seen that clip like circulating.
Nene, I seen the clip where they were Funky talked about it when Nene asked T.S. Madison said something like, I don't date gay men. So Nene said, well, what is a man that they date you? And then T.S. said, well, they not a gay man. And I agree. I'm not dating no trans woman. I don't like women.
Gay men are not into trans women.
At all.
What's a woman?
I don't like women like that. I don't want to be with somebody that got titties. You stunning and you could be my best friend and we could talk every day, but I don't want to do nothing with you sexually.
Yeah.
Whether you got a penis or a vagina.
And I feel like if you are, then you're bi, in my opinion.
Or pan. And that's what Madison said. But he needs when we get up, you need to watch it.
I gotta watch this. Yeah.
Because it was starting to get a little racy to me, but I guess people didn't get mad because this how people that's not in the community be talking. So I guess it needed to be said.
Yeah, pan makes sense.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because Nene was like, but if they date a man, they not gay. And I was like, but Nene, T.S. is not a man.
That's not a man. Hey, we gotta. No, that's not a man, honey.
But
At
T.S. was
all.
staying very calm from the clips I saw. She wasn't getting upset, and that's why I appreciated it. She was just
Yeah.
like, no.
Yeah. No, that's good. All right, so we gotta watch this because that's some good conversations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Have a little
really
gay
in the
panel.
room for that. And Lil Nas X is still making music. He just has some newer music that I thought was pretty good. Some of it, but it ain't going nowhere.
You know, I didn't listen to it. I know he had some song called Jesus Christ.
I don't think I heard that one.
Um, yeah, I would. Maybe we could just have a live and we just talk about all things gay. Because I think
I like that title.
in comparison, and not to say one is better than the other, but I've never been really a Lil Nas X fan. I'm more so of a Duran Bernard, Troy Sivan fan. Like for gay artists, I really enjoy them. And I like that they make music and it's not they do talk about being gay sometimes, but everything is not about that.
Oh no, they talk. I mean, them lyrics, honey. What more so Troy Sivan
Yeah.
than Duran Bernard, but yeah.
But yes, maybe you have to tell me when you free, but I think that's what we should do.
Okay,
Before the month is out. We have time.
we have time.
We also have Juneteenth coming up.
We do.
So, we have time to do some things.
Yes. With that said, it has been fun and real as always. And yeah, maybe it'd be a good old clubhouse room tonight for those.
It is Wednesday.
We can do that because I want to watch this Nene thing. Well, I already got you queued up first. I gotta watch my brother first. So I'm gonna watch one of yours first. Go to Nene.
Yes.
Wait, because I want to talk about this.
Watch. Well, I'll let you choose. It don't matter. Watch whichever one is on your heart and your spirit. And I also want to watch. I haven't watched the last Real Housewives of Atlanta, so I'm gonna watch that for the room this evening.
I haven't watched that still yet. I haven't had the desire to. I heard Shamia one of her songs on the radio today.
Oh,
that's my moving story. If y'all go back to the beginning of this live, you'll hear that. But with my friend. But yeah, that's like Shamia on the radio. That's like Shamia from Atlanta Housewives. And it sounded good on the radio. Okay. I can't tell you what the song was. I don't remember.
I played Mariah Carey's song on my own in my car since I heard it at the BET Awards. I like it.
I like it.
Now I
people didn't like it. With some stuff I was watching, but
people be haters because Mariah's last album was bomb to me, and people didn't listen to it like that. But I loved Caution. I thought it was cute. I like the different flow. My type is not dangerous. I need a remix called type stay in the house, type sit the fuck down, type common sense, type smart,
stable, type 9 to 5. Let me do my thing. You come in.
Type not an alcoholic. Type I don't pee in the bed. Yes, all of those things.
I'm screaming. Let's get off of here before you say something.
Okay. Well, tutors, y'all make sure you comment, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell so every time we call, you come. And we'll see you later.
And y'all, my internet ain't cut off one time.
Oh, it was good today.
It was good today. I just realized that.
Girl, we about to go, so you better be replay game.
Okay.
Yes, replay game.
Oh, yeah, replay. You got it. You know how we do. All right.
Okay, toodles.
Bye.